We just had a warning issued. I want to get this along. It's a flash flood warning now for Wilson and Wayne counties. So this goes from Wilson down to Goldsboro, down to Indian Springs. Those counties are now under a flash flood warning. This is the second one issued. I think we'll see more as we go through the day. Earlier, we had this one to the south, Sampson County. You're now under a flash flood warning. It goes until 1:15 this afternoon. Excuse me. Let's show you what's happening as far as the tornado watch. Remember, a watch means we're watching the situation. Doesn't mean we will see tornadoes, but it means the potential is there. And because of that, that tornado watch remains in effect until 5 o'clock tonight. Latest radar picture right now showing Wilmington with the heaviest rain showers. This made landfall around 7:15 Wrightsville Beach. I thought Wilmington might get a shot at the eye. They didn't. It wobbled to the south. Now it's going toward Myrtle Grove, Carolina Beach. We'll see some of the eye there and a little bit of relief from the wind before the backside picks up. We zoom it out, get a better look at this. We're looking at our Wilmington radar from the National Weather Service. The radar site's located there, so this is moving right at it and just showing that very heavy rain band in Wilmington. Now we are starting to see some dry slots back here. That's good news. Hopefully they'll get a little dry time before the next round of rain arrives. Doesn't mean it's done raining, but they get a little relief from that heavy rainfall. Closer to home, a live look at our radar on First Alert Doppler, most powerful radar in the Carolinas, showing some sprinkles and light showers up to the north and west. Heavier showers from Wilson to Smithfield. Now we see those on down north of Goldsboro near Nahunta and then Bentonville, and this continues to slide off to the north or to the south and to the west, and we'll see those showers continuing to work through. As far as when we will anticipate the winds moving out of here, this is one of our models showing the tropical winds, and we can look at the circles. The red circle indicates tropical storm force winds. That's 74 miles per hour or higher. Yellow area indicating 40-mile-an-hour winds. And notice that by about 8 o'clock tonight, the Outer Banks are out of the tropical storm winds. We see tropical storm winds still from Goldsboro to Raleigh, even on down into Moore County. The hurricane force winds the southernmost point of Sampson County. Then that slides south by 8:30 tomorrow. We're seeing the tropical storm winds pull out of the Raleigh area, still in the Sandhills tomorrow morning. And then I think by tomorrow afternoon, most of the winds have gone away. We're still seeing the heavy rainfall. Latest on Hurricane Florence from the National Hurricane Center. This is the 8 a.m. update, came in about 13 minutes ago. Maximum sustained winds at 90, moving west at 6, now located 10 miles south of Wilmington, North Carolina. We look at the movement of this. It continues to drift off to the south and to the west. By midnight to 2 a.m. tonight, it's just north of Myrtle Beach. Then as we go toward tomorrow at lunchtime, it is southwest of Fayetteville all the way down into South Carolina. It could be anywhere on that line. We want it to go further south. Unfortunately, it's bad news for the people in South Carolina, but it takes that heavy rain away from our folks, and then it pulls up off to the north and to the west, and by Tuesday, it could be anywhere up around Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Finally moving out of here. The models are in agreement, though, that this thing is going to continue its southwest slog, just slowly moving along through South Carolina, and then it goes through western North Carolina. Although I'm looking at this spread, and we're starting to get the morning model runs in. I'm seeing more off to the south and west, so maybe this will pull a little bit further to the south. We'll have to wait and see if that verifies, but past about tomorrow, it looks like we're seeing a wider spread in the models onto where this thing could go. Looking at our in-house model, it shows the eye drifting along through the day. By lunchtime, it's still down around Wilmington. By this evening, we see it down into the South Carolina, North Carolina border, Sunset Beach, getting down toward Myrtle Beach with very heavy rainfall in the Myrtle Beach area. And then even tonight into tomorrow, watch these heavy rain bands right here. They just keep throwing rain at us, especially our southern counties, and that heavy rain could be with us through tomorrow. First, we'll talk wind warnings from the National Weather Service. Hurricane warnings extended from Greenville to Goldsboro on down into Bladen County. Wind speeds in those counties could go 74 miles an hour or greater. We have tropical storm warnings that extend all the way up into Franklin County, Wake, and Chatham County, and then points south. That includes Raleigh. Those areas could see 39 to 74 miles an hour winds. These are the latest wind gusts in the last 15 minutes, getting back up around 50. We had a wind gust reported of 55 at Fort Bragg at Pope Airfield, down to 49 now. but we'll see these increasing throughout the day. Highest wind gust so far out at RDU is 39. Last check, we had a wind gust 35 miles an hour and up near 40 in Smithfield. Other wind gusts coming to us from around the region. Fort Bragg at 55. Benson there in eastern Harnett County had a 46 mile an hour wind gust. Smithfield had a 40 mile an hour wind gust. These are from overnight. Sanford, Lee County 38 miles an hour, 33 miles an hour in Rayford, Raleigh at 32, and Durham at 32. Now, the wind speeds on our buoys have gone down significantly. That does show some weakening in the storm as far as the wind fields go. We saw these at 90 miles an hour around 3, 4 o'clock this morning. Now we're about 5 hours later and we're seeing them drop to 60 miles an hour along the buoys, 58 as we look up on the coast. That flash flood watch, we started with the warning, we'll end with the watch and warning here as well. Flash flood warnings again, Sampson County, you're until 1:15. Wayne County, Wilson County, you're until 2 o'clock this afternoon. I do anticipate those being extended as we get more and more rain, but flash flooding can occur now in those counties. So if you live near a flood-prone area in Sampson County, Wayne County, or Wilson, you need to get to higher ground immediately. This is not a watch anymore. This means it is happening and will happen in the next 1 to 4 hours. So get to someplace safe if you're in a lower area in Wayne County, Wilson County, and Sampson County. This is #1 weather killer in the United States is heat. The #2 weather killer, flooding. So more than tornadoes, more than the high winds. If you're in these 3 counties, this is a dangerous situation. You need to watch out and get to higher ground. Flash flood watch is all of the green counties, all of those green counties under a flash flood watch that runs through Sunday. And remember, a watch means we're watching the situation. A warning means it's happening and you need to take action immediately. I would not be surprised to see more counties going under warnings over the next couple of hours as this rainfall intensifies.